Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Peter Breiner's Slovak Dances, subtitled Naughty and Sad. I don't know why they need to be naughty or sad. Some of them sound, well, sad. Some of them sound happy. Some of them sound naughty. I don't know what that sounds like. All I know is that they sound good, and that's what matters. Now, Peter Breiner, for some of you who don't know, is a composer/arranger who's done a tremendous amount of work for Naxos, at least in the classical music field, orchestrating all kinds of things. Like I think he did Iberia, and he did those Janacek opera suites, and many other things besides. He's very talented. But these are all original compositions in the spirit of the Brahms and Dvorak dances, Brahms Hungarian dances, which he's orchestrated, by the way, and the Dvorak Slavonic dances. Breiner himself was Slovak, and he was educated in Košice. And, he's been all over the place, basically. He's an international kind of fellow. And he did, as Dvorak did, 2 groups of 8 dances, making a couple of books, or 16 dances entirely. And these are much less obviously dance-like. I mean, the very first of them has a fugato in the middle of it. You know, you're not dancing to that. But the tunes are all Slovak folk tunes of one kind or another. And the orchestrations are wonderful. Oh, my goodness. There are all kinds of, it's very contemporary orchestration. You've got harps and mallet instruments, and you've got, folk things. He's got, an accordion, a Jew's harp, various whistles and bells, something that sounds like a vuvuzela in there, and, all kinds of folky things, which have strange, microtonal pitch qualities, which add some spice to the tunes. And they're lengthy. I mean, they're thoroughly worked out. One of them here is 8 minutes, one of them 7 and a bit, 6 and a bit. The whole set occupies 2 CDs, 50 minutes each. So it's a big work. It's a very, very big work, and it's a serious work. It reflects the composer's own journey from childhood in Slovakia around the world, but based on his experience of Slovak folk tunes. For example, you have things like, I can't even pronounce them, so there you go. The beginning is the field of Zalužice. There we go. They will get me married, you enchanting girl, you. I guess that's one of the naughty ones. The little church of Humine, which I think is where he was born. Oh, mother dear, it itches. I don't know if that's naughty or not. I guess it depends where it itches. The clover's blooming, lullabies, and my father is but one big headache. I mean, the tunes are marvelous. It's nothing quite like Central European folk music if you want really good tunes. Let's see, My Little Whistle, and On King's Mountain, and I Must Have Been Crazy, and On the Watchtower of Košice, and My Mother Told Me Not to Sit in the Dark. Not quite sure what that meant either. I Had This Dream in America, What Are You Doing, Old Spinsters, and You Little Gate with Bars. Those are the 16 Slovak dances. I enjoyed this very much. And I have to say, this came out, a few months ago, and I've been living with it. I wanted to live with it. I wanted to hear it a few times and give it a chance to soak in and see how well it digested and whether it retained its freshness. And it really does. These are very, very smart and enjoyable arrangements. And if you like the Brahms Hungarian dances or the Dvorak Slavonic dances, then there's no reason you're not going to like this. The performances are terrific. I mean, when you think about it, you've got the composer, Peter Breiner, who's conducting, the Slovak Philharmonic, so you've got his hometown team, and they sound really good. They've actually come quite a ways since Naxos first started recording them 30 years ago, when they were the go-to orchestra because they could be recorded inexpensively, and they had somewhat, shall we say, wiry tonal characteristics. They've certainly improved since then, and you've got a whole collection of really interesting soloists who add their own sort of, their own ethnic thing to the proceedings. You have Stanislav Paluch, violin, and Boris Lenko playing the accordion. Oh yes, you have an accordion. It sounds rather cool, actually. And Marion Friedel, it whistles, bells, Fujara, Jew's harp, and other goodies. I mean, it's really marvelous, and it's very well recorded. So give it a shot. I mean, I think you'll really enjoy it. Keep on listening, friends, and take care.